back 6, and now the kick is away.
Roof and shit. Yeah.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, that's sweet.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Hey! Double up. He's coming, double up. Gun.
Yeah.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Yeah.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd and 15 now. And he will find his man on the outside.
Bro, I'm talking about
and he'll be out right at
Hey,
the
did you see the run with McCaffrey when the nigga just blocked my nigga up?
17 yards on the
by
play.
the offensive lineman just in? Like
Ball up
crazy.
to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Man, bro, the nigga tilt drill, the nigga hit tapped the ball, recaught it, and caught out of there. Lattimore.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Crazy, bro.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
crazy,
this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Oh, get out of there, boy.
He's got the first
Get out
down.
of there. Stop playing around, boy. Stop playing around,
He's
boy.
got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
McCaffrey is a
and
dog,
he's going
bro.
to take this all the way down to the Saints'
He's a
12-yard
fucking
line.
dog, bro.
Great run there, but it looked like they were going to have him for the stop. He was able to push through. They didn't wrap up defensively.
No, they didn't. All credit to the runner for making it happen, breaking through some contact and going a long way. But the defensive guys, when they watch this on tape, they're not going to be real happy with themselves. They had a great opportunity that they let slip through their hands.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the gun, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright. Didn't work on that play.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. To throw is Newton. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And the Saints signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Hey, Boogie. Hey, what was everything Gucci? No, what I seen you in the other nigga league. You said emergency or some shit, top dog.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
20.
Yeah.
From the gun, here's Newton.
Cam. But what's crazy though, my blocker right there won't block the nigga. He won't block the nigga.
Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets
and
away from him.
Too.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case,
no, you see this nigga chasing the nigga, but what blocker?
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they've been moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Set 90 Wolf. Hey, high 7.
Now a play fake here on first down.
And that no shit.
Buying time to his left. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Oh, man, look at this. Now, come on, bro.
And his
Come on, bro. I clicked off the nigga everything, my nigga, right? That's supposed to be clear pick.
He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays. But it's
nigga
a different story
it,
here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I don't have time for neck. I put some ice on her neck.
20. Gun. What is it?
From the 36, Newton.
Oh, my God.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Will ain't got nothing for me, bro, but a whole bunch of cheating ass shit, bro. I'm telling you.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down.
Bro. That's what I was like, wow, I snapped it.
From the gun, Newton.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Picked off at the 24. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
I was watching him, bro.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He got position on him, and he pulls it in. 17 there, and a New Orleans first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. He's going to look deep for more.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
It's a
oh, my God, bro.
Saints.
Oh, my God,
56
bro.
yards.
Come on, bro.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
I knew that was a dumbass pass. I said, oh, yeah, we ran that down. I smelled like that was a dumbass pass.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Listen. Listen. I said, what baby? Oh, baby, holding on. What you think? Ha! Ha! Ha!
Ready? 10-2, sir. 59. Hey, here we go. Say, go.
They'll try the left side. McFarland, a strong running. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Well, shenanigans, dude, with all the, like she just stuck it on the type shit.
Let's go. 8, read. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Let's go, D. He's ripping.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Operating from the gun. Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. P.J. Williams with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Oh, what happened to my 3? Oh, that's murder.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. McFarland. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
How about his performance last week? Over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness. 1 cut, and he goes. That's what's really made him pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I would have voted for him.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
My nigga had to easy tackle.
They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
On 3rd down, McFarland. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10.
Oh, my God. This is just don't know.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Great. 55, my God, 55. You don't want this.
Newton to throw.
Oh, he played the fuck
And his
out
pass is
of that.
intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eli Apple. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
He's going to take a shot, and this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Come on, Cam, you supposed to be faster than me, bro. You're taking all this fucking time. Oh, bro.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Like, yo, y'all knew.
Mike 54. Achilles traps. Let's go. 8. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. 8.
From the gun, Newton. And the throw there going to be incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
This is Harris. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Around the NFL, 2nd quarter in Chicago. And it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. They'll run on 1st down. McFarland. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Draw quarters. 15 line. 15 line. 5.
To throw on 2nd down. Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Go for the niggas stop.
Ready.
You gonna go?
60 Pittsburgh. Check tight. Hey, Delta. Check tight. Mike, go.
On 1st down, Lawrence. And he's got the hook up to Moore. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go, nigga.
To throw again, Lawrence. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Brian Burns with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That's fielded in the end zone.
There you go.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by James Bradbury. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Chris.
Gano the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-10.
He ain't that tall, but he definitely solid.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Man, get the ball out of there, Ray Ray.
It out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Trying to eat it wrong, man.
Ready, set.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
Man, I bit down, he dropped back.
A well-executed 22-yard
Bro,
gain.
I bit down, he dropped back, bro.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Go hit some, Lars. Go hit some, Lars.
He's crashing.
They'll try the left side. McFarland. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Right back to him on 1st down. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. With his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone.
Look at the block, though, bro. Look
Carrying the
at
team
the block. You just seen what play out kick, bro.
He's
You
the
like,
lead right
no way
now,
possible.
no question about it. And you talk about on
No way
his back,
possible. You
he's not
outnumbered
minding the extra weight
on
at all,
offense,
is he?
first of all.
Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
7, 8, 9
touchdowns
niggas.
and's got him in the lead. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
No way fucking possible you can just give me up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe pump.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
How he couldn't throw that
Pressure
pass?
again, and down he goes again.
How he cannot throw this pass,
So,
bro?
Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Ridiculous. No way he can't throw that, bro.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Yeah, ain't no way.
Check. That's right now.
From the gun, Newton.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that, bro!
Back at the 4-yard
Look at that, bro! Like,
For a
come
rookie
on,
first
bro.
rounder, he's made a huge
Bro,
impact
look
on
at
this
that.
defense,
Six
but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go
Six
get the
fucking
quarterback.
sacks, bro.
On the return, Harris. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Ridiculous,
Ready,
bro.
ready. 59, Mike. Check, 59. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Let's go.
On 1st down, McFarland. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
3rd quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Alert flag.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Protein spill. Bravo. Check your backer.
Now a give, right side. McFarland. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Man, Cam got 6 sacks, man. I'm bringing him along. I'm keeping him running back every play. He's not going out. The only time I'm keeping the tight end in is when he's close up. This nigga is slimming, Cam.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Able to shake him off. He's going to... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Now look at Trevor Lawrence with the heat stick.
Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush. A lot of passes
with the heat stick, wild nigga all over him, bro.
And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Back to throw. Lawrence to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Got me low. Got me low.
Incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal.
I'm thinking out. He went for the 2.
They'll try to run this one in. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Looking to throw. Lawrence. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he... Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Now the drive starts with a completion out to the right, and he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on 2nd down. Here's Newton. And Thomas has it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Newton now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Black.
Oh, my God.
And this is picked up by the Saints.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth.
That's the computer. I kicked off him instantly when he fumbled.
Ready. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
They'll run on first down. McFarland. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Operating from the gun. Lawrence looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Lawrence. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. When you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Newton now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10.
That's what I do. 55 is mine, guys. 55.
From the gun, Newton looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
Check. 55 to mine. Check.
On 1st down, it's Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Gun. 20.
Throwing again is Newton. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Check. 55. Gun.
Newton on 3rd down. He gets it to Thomas. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another 1st down on the pickup of 5 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. On 2nd and 15 now. Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves. but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Newton will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. Operating from the gun, Newton.
Oh, look at this throw. I threw it in the end zone.
Interception. It's
I threw it in the end zone. In the end zone, bro.
Target.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they
deliberately
won the game.
bro.
Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the
Now,
entire
mind you, my
ball
nigga,
game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Clifford going up top.
Oh, look at this. Look at
It's caught inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
That's the second time I
put
just
quite
watched
a bit of
him
air
stop.
underneath that touchdown
Like,
pass. So of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Lutz with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
So, I gotta get rid of my brother. Upgrade him. The castle.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Kick the edge, kick the edge. Come.
Back to throw, Newton.
Oh, yeah, get it out of that.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Let him know, let him know.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
I got you, Tory.
55's
We
my
got you,
55.
Tory.
You better be afraid of me.
No, fuck, nigga.
You better be afraid of me.
You too.
Check.
Cause it's
55
just
to
easy.
Mike. Check.
It's just easy.
Now Newton.
Oh,
This is caught. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Watch the run. It's south, baby. That's baby south.
man, I don't like that throw right there. That shit don't never work.
Go.
On 4th down, Newton.
Look at that.
And they're going to get
Look at
to him
that
a
DB.
sack. Sack back at the 9-yard
I thought I fully
line.
count. I not even want to even try to even move, bro.
Goal. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line
Do my nigga
stand.
and get fucked, nigga.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting